Hi all, welcome to another prayer update. Sorry I haven't sent one out in a while. I have heard that in the last few weeks there has been some issues over the last few years with our system that syncs our secure database of all of you guys that keeps your information private with MailChimp that actually sends out the information, sends out these prayer updates. There's been some issues syncing between those two. So that's apparently been fixed now. So welcome to the new 50 or so partners that haven't received these before. Feel free to check out my blog if you want to find out what's been happening previously. It'll be probably just above this video in the email. So over the last few months since I was able to send out an update, there's been some really cool stuff happening. Summer projects finished up really well. We saw a lot of students grow in their faith and be really challenged by the idea of actually sharing within their context. And we saw students go from not being able to share at all to having never done that to now being able to share the gospel in their circumstance and feeling really confident with that. So that's been really good. Since then, we've been running a series of events that we call Summer Pulse. The idea of just keeping the momentum going from last year through to this year. And so they've been the best that I've ever been to in 6 years or 7 years of being involved. We saw the numbers of people just ramping up through that. So lots of people getting involved, which has been really cool. Which is actually an overflow that we've seen going into our Breakthrough Conference that's coming up in a few weeks. In 2 weeks, they're going to Currimundi and they'll be getting heaps of teaching and all that sort of stuff. So please be praying for them. So we've seen about 150, there's 170 people registered, about 150 of them would be students. And we've also, which is a big difference from last year where we probably saw about 110, 115 students involved. So it's huge growth, which is really exciting to see. So please be praying for them and for the new and returning students, for those who aren't even Christians yet. We'd really love to see all of them grow and to be filled with the Spirit, see their hearts changed, and see that impact go not only back on campus, but also into their context as well. So we're going to be doing something a bit different this time. I'm going to have a guest on this update. So this is my beautiful wife, Jess. Jess, would you like to tell us a little bit about why you're here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to share about our second praise point for this video. Recently, I've been feeling and prompted by God that I should join Power to Change as a part-time missionary. So I've applied and I have just been accepted as a provisional missionary. So Nick and I are very excited about this.
There we are.
So I've currently taken a break from my studies in occupational therapy for this semester. However, I'm planning to finish my degree and continue studying next semester and in 2019. With the plan to graduate at the end of 2019. And when I've graduated, I'm hoping to work 2 days a week as an occupational therapist and 3 days a week with Power to Change. So in light of this, Nick and I have had to step back from our work on campus and focus more on ministry partner development. So that's what it's going to look like for us the next few months.
Thanks, Jess. So our finding partners is a really big part of what we're doing at the moment, and we'd really love your prayer for that. After all, it's God who provides the partners and the funding, so without Him and without prayer, nothing's going to happen. So if you can pray with us, that would be fantastic. One of the other main points that we'd like prayer for before I let you go is that, so Callum and Enrique I've still been meeting up with. So Enrique was the guy who came to Christ last year, and Callum I was discipling all last year, all last semester. So the two of them I'm catching up with weekly, and they've both committed to looking for a couple of people to disciple by the end of the year. So we're really excited to see what God does through that, and I'd love for you to join me in praying for them as well. And we'll see where they go. They're both going to Breakthrough, so should be good fun. Anyway, until next time, if you would like to ask us to pray for anything, please let us know, and we'll see you at the next update.